Hi, Empaths. Welcome back. I hope that you are doing very well this February season as we are actually getting ready to end winter. And next month we will be celebrating spring. I can't believe that the year is moving so quickly. I want to talk to you a little bit about what's been coming up this week. Hopefully, it will resonate and make sense to all of you. And if you hear any background noise, it's just because I have windows open. So currently, we have a couple of planets that are operating in conjunction. They're operating in pairs, and Mercury and Pluto are very potent at this time. So they are conjunct in Capricorn. And the reason I'm sharing this, I'm not super big on astrology. I like it. I'm just not, I wouldn't, consider myself an astrologist. However, I have friends that are they follow the stars and they look at the astrological charts and they keep me abreast of things. And so perhaps this might resonate for you as this week, a lot of my clients were talking about this heaviness that they were feeling and a lot of loneliness. And people are noticing that their friendship circle is getting smaller. And so people are noticing a sense of rejection and abandonment as their friendships are maybe shifting at this time. There's heavy energy, and the physical symptoms are headaches, nausea, muscle aches. And so Mercury and Pluto are conjunct in Capricorn. Pluto serves as many different things. However, it's known as the great transformer, related to birth, life, death, and resurrection. And many different spiritual traditions often look at and celebrate and explore birth, life, death, resurrection. So that's not atypical. Pluto is also considered the lord of the underworld or the underbelly of things, metaphorically speaking. So, with Pluto being responsible for or having us sort of zero in on birth, life, death, resurrection, and looking at the undercurrent, the underworld, the underbelly of things. Then we have Mercury, which is responsible for lighting up anything that needs to be seen. So Mercury also is in Capricorn, and Mercury in Capricorn is looking at our structures, our skeletal system, our infrastructure, our public face and image. So when you bring together, it's sort of like imagine a magnifying glass or a bright shining light, taking a look at corrupt structures or the underworld. Okay, so really, really zeroing in on Al Capone or something like that. So at this time, anything that's out of integrity or out of whack is coming to the end of a cycle. Pluto and Mercury are making sure of that. And all rot is being exposed. Anything underneath the foundation or under the surface that does not serve or is corrupt or is manipulative or evil, maniacal, or shady, or any of that, it's coming up, and you're going to see both literal examples of that as well as dream forms of that. Your physical body may be adjusting and feeling the energies without and within, and therefore that's why the headaches, nausea, muscle aches are and heavy energy is being experienced at this time. Empaths, integrity is of utmost importance. It always will be, and it always has been. But now more than ever, as we're recalibrating and restructuring, there's absolutely no room for skipping steps, cutting corners, or lacking in integrity in any way. We're being called to a higher light. We've been activated as divine beings of light, way showers, teachers, guides, mentors, healers. And in order for us to share with the planet, share with our collective, share with our families, our world, our community at the highest light with the highest levels of integrity and healing so that we can recalibrate and heal the planet, we have to be operating from a pure heart structure. So it starts with us, and we will also see it manifesting without anything that doesn't serve. So, relationships may get a little rocky. There may be breakups. People may find out about infidelity, cheating, lying, manipulating, stealing, moving money in ways that are inappropriate, Ponzi schemes, scams, that all that kind of stuff is being exposed. And everything, dear empaths, in nature is sacred. The geometric structure, my friend was saying this to me, the geometric structure of nature is perfect. And so if we continue to go back and realign to what is perfect, that pure heart structure, I talked so much last year about remaining in the sanctuary of the heart, cocooning in the heart space, and really allowing ourselves to be guided and directed from the heart, moving into the heart, through the heart, from the heart, always going back to base, having that beautiful infinity circle of love and light and guidance from our team, God, Creator, Source, the angels, the ancestors, all of the divine higher light beings that we work with. Being in complete flow with that is what keeps us in the sanctuary of the heart. The sanctuary of the heart acts as a protective mechanism, a shelter, an umbrella. It also recalibrates us, keeps us safe, mentally, emotionally, physically, but it also helps us stay in the highest light as we're doing our service work. So it keeps us out of dodge, but it also keeps us completely aligned with the integrity of our structure so that we always know what's going on and we're not sideswiped, hoodwinked, any of that kind of thing. So the affirmation, dear ones, that was given to me for us today is my soul glows and it knows. I'm at peace and it shows. My soul glows and it knows. I'm at peace and it shows. One more time. If you choose, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. My soul glows. And it knows, your soul knows, your soul's got you. Your soul is in alignment with the divine. You're at peace and it shows. If you are aligned, staying within the sanctuary of the heart, abiding there, cocooning there, getting all your command codes from base, spirit, the heart sanctuary, then you are at peace and it shows. It's emanating out and affecting everyone that's around you. So today we're talking about energy flows. And with the ebb and flows of life, there is a divine flow. There's a pure heart structure. There is a flow of integrity. And of course, there is the corrupt. If you remain anchored in this divine flow, you'll be sustained during chaotic energies. People are going to come and go. Energy will shift. Sometimes it'll be subtle. Other times it's going to be overt. Sometimes it will be calm. Sometimes it will be aggressive. In this experience we're having, energy is moving, sometimes very rapidly, sometimes very slowly, very subtly, very insidiously. Remain grounded, dear empaths. Align with the right people. This is a time to be in complete fellowship and alignment with the right people, the correct business partnerships, the correct investments, the right aligned vibrations, and all will be well, even when shift is happening, even when things are chaotic and crazy in the external world. You will be rooted and grounded and centered in your internal world. Remain in the sanctuary of the heart. Now more than ever, maintain a pure heart structure and develop the connection, a strong, strong, strong connection with your guides, your teachers, your mentors, the ancestors and angels that you work with who love you unconditionally and have your pure heart as their pure heart intention. Everything about you, everything that affects you in your world is important to them. Align with those divine, beautiful beings that exist on your soul team. Align with your structure and all will be well. Stay focused on the divine light emanating from within you out of your soul structure to the planet. Don't focus on what's going on outside of you that is disturbing, distressing, chaotic. Focus on the structure of your own heart, the divine structure you are aligned to. Allow the flame of divine love to burn deep within your being so that nothing outside of your structure can burn you. Allow the flame of the divine fire emanating from within you, burning within you. Allow it to be so strong that nothing outside of you can burn you. Make peace so much with your own darkness, your own shadow, your own ego. In other words, make peace, heal all of your shame, your guilt, all of your parts. Heal everything within that is corrupt, broken, unhealthy, toxic, so that nothing on the outside of your structure can take you down or take you out. Be so rooted, be so grounded, be so aligned with all that you know. Create a firm foundation by staying in the sanctuary of the heart. Be rooted and grounded in spirit, and all will be well. Be steadfast in your self-care and your self-knowing, all of your self-love practices. Be so grounded in what Spirit says about you that no one or nothing can destabilize you, dear ones. So what we're being offered as a solution to all the chaos and the loneliness and the rejection, abandonment, all of that, it's to recalibrate all of your subtle bodies and recalibrate all of your chakra systems. And in this way, you allow yourself to realign with all of the transformation that is happening now, all of the healing, all of the activation of codes, like codes that are within you, all of the restoration. Go back to your structure, go back to base. When you feel lonely, when you feel scarcity, when you feel lack, when you feel rejected or abandoned, go back to the structure of the heart and realign. It's very simple. Spirit, divine beings who love me, who work with my structure, recalibrate me to the highest light, to all that is available, to all that is appropriate, all that is aligned, all that is accessible, all that I'm capable of, all that is possible for me in a human form. Recalibrate me, all of my subtle bodies, mental, emotional, the physical body, my energetic body. Recalibrate all of my parts, my mentality, the way I think about myself, the way I conceptualize the way I am and how I move through the world. Reconceptualize, recalibrate all of my being, all of my parts, the visible and the invisible, the spirit form, the human form, the parts of me that walk between worlds, all of my other dimensionally parts. Recalibrate me, spirit, soul, the God essence particles, all of my parts, mind, body, spirit, energy, subtle bodies, chakra, within, without, above, below. Recalibrate me to the highest light. And all will be well. Let that be your prayer, dear ones. As I close, this is short and sweet today. Take a deep breath. If you choose, as I close, let's release the old energy that no longer serves. This is the prayer that they gave me. I'm going to say it twice. The first time as we, the second time as I. Inhaling, exhaling. Spirit, angels, divine higher beings, we need your assistance now. Please join us in this sacred circle and assist us in this healing and this recalibration. We release old, stale, tired, weak energy. We release all that is chaotic, disruptive, heavy, and burdensome now. Remove all situations that keep us stuck in any way. We give you permission to escort these things out of our lives to dimensions far, 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 far away from us, now and forevermore. Spirit, clear it. I'm going to say it again, something similar to this. Divine beings of love and light, higher selves, the oversouls that protect and guard our lives, divine guardians, ancestors, all divine beings that work with God, Creator, Source on our behalf, and only have our pure heart in your purest intention. Let's personalize it. I need your assistance now. Please join me in this sacred circle now for healing and recalibration. I release all stale, tired, old, heavy energy. Take a nice deep breath, empaths. I release all that is burdensome, and I ask that you, dear ones that work with my structure, remove all situations that are stuck or heavy in any way. I give you full permission to escort these things out of my field, out of my being, out of my mind, out of my body, out of my spirit, out of my energy, away from my chakras, away from my subtle bodies, away from all of my life experiences and affairs, and remove them and send them to dimensions far, 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 even further away from my field of experience. Spirit, take all of these things, clear it. Spirit, clear it. Deep breath, empath. Spirit, clear it. Now and forever more. And so it is, and so it shall always be, and so it is done. Amen. Ashe. Blessings to you, dear ones. These are the messages that I had for you this week. I'm sending you love and light for the week ahead and for just as we anchor, embrace ourselves with all of this shifting energy. Blessings to our dear brothers and sisters in Turkey, Syria that experienced an earthquake. May they receive love, light, peace, blessings, assistance, and may they recalibrate to the highest light. And so it is. See you again. Blessings.